Okay, welcome back to True to Horse. I guess today's venting time. Right now, the last two training horses I got in came from other trainers. And there are so many darn holes in them that's unbelievable. This is for you trainers out there. Quit getting and being in such a darn hurry to get on these horses. Fill up them darn holes. This is a Mustang. This is a fine example. This horse has been ridden. And one day it started bucking a little bit, and I guarantee the trainer didn't tell the owner the complete truth. Now, there's a hole, obviously, there's a big hole there. This horse should never been ridden at this point. I mean, that's what brought me to start filming this, is what happened earlier. I mean, this horse is not ready. I mean, it's common sense. If I can't take this plastic bag to him without him reacting, see if I really get him going. If this was a person and they fell off, he would stop him. So, I mean, like right there, he's reacting to that on that side. I mean, it's obvious. So what I'll keep doing is keep doing this until he settles down. I thought he's gonna be ready to ride. I've been filling up other holes on him, and today working him, I found one more. So so anyway, basically, this is a short video this time because you've already seen me go through all this with a bunch of other horses. And my main thing putting this one up is quit trying to, don't get, like I said earlier, do not get in a darn hurry to get on these horses. Get them trained first, would you? I mean, put your egos aside and quit. And the owner's pushing you to get on the horse, just tell them no. And if they don't like it, tell them go somewhere else. It's that simple. I mean, I'm known for being direct. I'm known for not pushing a horse before their time. I'm not going to. I mean, for a couple dollars, it's not worth it for me and the horse. And, and the only couple times I did it, it come back and bite me in the butt. It does right now. I had to do one horse. I had to fill up tons and tons of holes, and I warned the person, when you get this horse in a new situation, you got to do this and this and that, because the horse had so many holes and it was taught really be bracy, and of course they didn't do it. And so, but it's out of my control then. So, at the start, it's a lot easier to get it done than having to go back and fill in and eat later. That's like building a house and got tons of cracks, and you try to build up that foundation after the house is built. It doesn't work. I mean, you just pretty much got to tear it all down and start over again. So anyway, that's it. The key thing is don't go to the next step until you finish the first step. Don't get it half built and say, well, that'll hold me for now. No, you do it until it will hold you permanently, and then you go to the next step. So that is my preaching for today. So, as I always say, be true to the horse, be true to them. Also, be true to yourself and know your limitations. This is a fine example here, and I got another white horse here that I'm fixing to rehab from another trainer. As another fine example about knowing your limitations. So anyway, be true to yourself, and God bless. Well, this is an add-on to this last video. Right now I'm dealing with a few horses that came from other people, and it doesn't matter at this point since they're here. But as you saw in my previous episodes for some of my horses that I started from scratch, if you notice, it all was pretty easy, because I gave the right foundation in there. I treat the horses for what they are. Don't expect no more out of them than what they that one on this video, and there's a white one I was going to put on there too, but I decided not to. Foundation, I'll be quite honest, sucked. You know, so I gotta go back and fill the holes. I'll be quite honest with you. With some horses, when you gotta go back and fill up holes, foundation's never strong again because it was the beginning. I mean, it's just like a relationship. When you first meet somebody, you know, foundation's not there. It's not going to work. Somewhere down the road, you get two people miserable, and it falls apart. And just the same way with horses. You know, if you don't have that foundation, when training at the beginning, it's going to fall apart. And it doesn't. And even with kids, if you don't get that foundation early, you're going to pay for it. You know, we get so caught up into how fast we ride these horses that the foundation gets put aside. And I mean, there are so many variables to horse working with horses in life is unreal. And through my clinics and everything, I try to point that out because, you know, none of us is perfect, number one. And we all can learn something about ourselves and everything else. So, you know, oh, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Back porch. You know, this short video I just put up, I showed there's a lot of holes in that horse. Foundation wasn't put in there, and I got a few horses in right now. Same instance, the foundation wasn't there. Everybody was trying to quit to get on these horses, and you know. And you saw my previous episodes where horses I started just not maybe weren't hard or broke or just was hard or broke. You know, in 15 rides they look like they've been ridden for a long time. But that's because I put a foundation. You know, when I train a horse, I look at it, it's like a relationship. If you don't get that foundation going good right from the start, it's going to fall apart. And I mean, it's a gimme, it's going to happen. And unfortunately with some horses, yeah, I can go back and try to put a foundation on them and everything, but they'll always have that edge. And the same way, like I said, it's just like a relationship. If you start out in a relationship and it's a little rocky at the start, it's going to get rockier. And you can't go back. I mean, once it's, you know, it's evident it's not there, it's not there. You can't make it be there. And, you know, it's so simple with the horses. Number one, just treat them with respect. Treat them as a horse. Recognize when they're doing something right and correct them when they do it wrong. But be honest with them. I mean, in my clinics and such, that's what I try to bring out. How these horses can help us with our personal problems and how we think and everything, because there is a lot of coordination between the two. I mean, I can tell a lot about people just by how they handle the horse, especially you ladies. I can really tell, because, sorry, it's not a sexist remark, but whenever y'all are missing something on the home front, you expect the horse to give it to you, which is fine because we all do it to a point. I mean, even me. But so through the years, you know, I've listened to the horses and they've helped me a lot in a lot of ways. I've got a lot of enjoyment out of them, but I've always treated horses as such, a horse, nothing more and nothing less. I respect them for that.